I think everyone struggles with Amazon. That's a definite. I mean, Amazon always continually changing things, and that's why I guess going to our next topic now, but just in terms of where we actually sell our products, we don't only just want to sell them on Amazon. Amazon's a great platform because what it actually does, it increases your skill level, I believe, because you have so many competitors in this one bucket. You essentially have to ensure that you really perform in terms of your actual product and your listings and everything else. But when you do that and when you start making some good sales on Amazon, then you can, of course, go out and kind of branch out to other things. I think time is probably one of the biggest things that a lot of people struggle with. And I know for sure it is definitely can be challenging, especially if you have something else that you're actually doing. But and the thing is, when it comes to time, I kind of, every time I speak to people, it's really about working out kind of what's your allocated budget that you have towards putting towards the actual business. How quickly do you want to achieve the goal that you actually want to achieve? And then once you work that out, you can see whether or not there are certain things within your business that you can actually outsource. I mean, there are certain things that I actually go and hire and look out for. I know Kajabi, for example, the website, we use it for the AOE course, but when I was kind of putting a website together a couple of years ago, I know nothing about Kajabi. And if I was to sit there and kind of try to learn it all, it would have taken me ages, like a very, very long time. So what I did is I just hired someone, got them to put it all together for me, right? Because there's a lot of things within Amazon that you don't actually need to be doing, right? Like, for example, creating your actual listing and going in there and putting UPC codes and organizing all that. You could do it maybe once, but it's not something that you need to really get good at or learn. You could essentially get a VA to do something like that for you on Upwork. Things like photography, things like listing descriptions. If you can do it yourself, great. If you can't, outsource it, or if you want it done, a little bit differently, a little bit more professionally, you can outsource that. So really, when you actually break down, I guess, your Amazon business or an e-commerce business, you really just want to work out what's the allocated budget for the business, what's my actual timeline, what do I want to achieve, and then what parts within my business can I actually outsource so I can get more time. But yes, in terms of time and outsourcing, if you have certain tasks that you're finding tedious, that you're just kind of not enjoying, then really do what you can to actually just outsource that, right? So don't put yourself in pain. I know even certain things like photoshopping things and moving an image from there to there can be frustrating. I think I was speaking to, I can't remember who I was speaking to, I think I was speaking to Lindsay actually the other week about this, but we're talking about really your focus should be purely on your actual product itself. When it comes to your actual product, something that we do here within AOE is obviously helping you decide on the actual product itself. But really the process of product discovery within AOE should be essentially, and we're talking about private label brands, should be essentially taking you through the process so you actually learn exactly how to do that yourself if you wanted to do that later on. I mean, there's certain things that I kind of apply to selecting a product. Your job is to research and essentially choose the best product that you can possibly pick and provide a solution for that product. If there's a product and you go online, you go on Amazon, you're realizing that there's a lot of common negative reviews with those specific products, read those reviews and see what you can do to fix it. Or if you have a product that you've already thought about, then make sure you take your product, compare it to the competitor's product, and see whether or not yours is actually better than theirs. And I'm pretty sure in the course we actually mentioned, and something that I've kind of mentioned in the past with a lot of my coaching clients, but to essentially buy your competitors' products. That's something that I think everyone knows, but not many people do. So if you do have a competitor, or you all have competitors, what I'd recommend is buying the top 3 or 4 best sellers of your competition's products, bring them at home, unwrap your box, unwrap their box, and see which one you would buy, right? And I think that's kind of a very, very important thing.
That was a video from my regular Monday night Q&A session with the members of the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs. We are a community of 2,500 members and growing. We're the fastest growing community of professional e-commerce sellers right here in Australia, with sales, by the way, of over $50 million. $50 million, holy crap. If you'd like to find out more about what we do and how we can help you build your own e-commerce business too, get off to www.aussie onlineentrepreneurs.com.au. The link for that is in the description. And thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.